Back again with another EX Pokemon design change because Pocket won't do it. Let's go. All right, here's my wheel of EX Pokemon. Let's spin it. And that is, oh, I thought it was Gengar EX. Oh, I really wanted to do Gengar, but Lugia is fine. It's still kind of new, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so Lugia, one of my favorite legendary Pokemon, by the way. I love the movie originally, so I had to kind of like soup this thing up. Obviously, it's a kind of a boring card, I'm not gonna lie. It's got 150 HP, it's got an attack that takes a fire, a water, and a lightning, and it discards those respectful energies. It does 180 damage. It does a lot of damage, but it takes a long time to get there, and it's just kind of weak, because if you get stuck with that 2 energy retreat cost, you're like, the game's over pretty much, right? Especially when you start with this, it almost feels like Arceus, but at least with Arceus is colorless, so it doesn't matter what energy you put on it, really. So the thing just really sucks to start with. So this is what I decided to do with it, and I think this is a cook. So first off, I decided to take away its retreat cost. It's never really gonna be good in the front lines, so I decided to kind of help this deck out a lot by giving it a free retreat cost. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It kind of depends. Once this thing attacks, it's gonna lose a lot of energy, so it can be kind of good or bad, but also that's why I wanted to get rid of it. At least it needed to be 1, because if you're gonna discard your energy when you attack with this thing and now you're stuck up there, it really just feels really bad. So I made it a free retreat cost. Then I gave it an awesome ability. This is called Legendary Connection. And basically it states, if Zapdos is in play, this Pokemon cannot lose lightning energy. If Moltres is in play, this Pokemon cannot lose fire energy. If Arcuno is in play, this Pokemon cannot lose water energy. Now, I kept its ability, I kept its attack, because its attack does 180 damage. But you discard all those energies, so it's kind of a give and take. If you fill your field up with those respectful Pokemon, and it doesn't have to be the EX. Notice it didn't say EX on Zapdos or whatnot. You can put the little baby ones in there, and it gives you a reason to use those again now too. Now we can actually have a deck that feels way more cohesive. Actually just makes sense, because Lugia does calm them in the movie when they're like fighting and whatnot, and it just feels really cool to me for both the legendary birds to have an ability. Now, don't forget, I also made that Ho-Oh card way back where I gave it the ability to resurrect anything that it wanted to. So I think this is really cool. I think that these could be awesome if they were actually in the game. What do you guys think? Is this a cook or is this a terrible card?